Is President Trump making strategic moves on a global scale with his tariffs, or is he just reacting to the whims of the market? Is he playing a high-stakes game of chess using tariffs as his pawns to negotiate better trade deals and secure America's economic interest? Or is there other things at play here when it comes to other country leaders and putting into place people that suit his interests? From the ongoing trade war with China to all of the recent tariffs around the world. With today's reading, I'm keeping my personal opinions out of anything to do with what is going on here. I'm asking fact-based questions. Tariffs have gone ahead. This is fact. I am talking about factual things that have happened with China surrounding Australia with the warships and asking questions around that. I have a slight vested interest when it comes to Australian politics because I live here, but everything else I'm not so vested in, and I'm just reading on what the cards are indicating here. I have no opinion. Hey and welcome, my name's Trish. Today I'm just taking a look using the prediction card at the tariffs that America is putting on the rest of the world. Just announced today on our media in Australia, the 25% tariff on aluminium and steel is going ahead, despite our 75-year alliance with America and free trade agreement. I noticed yesterday I was looking at news around Canada and their new PM and how Trump has decided not to put new tariffs on Canada. Is that because there's a new president or a new PM in Canada? So let's start with that as our first question. Is the reason there is no new tariffs on Canada because Trudeau is gone? So it does relate to who is holding power. This is our giant chessboard, strategic planning, using tariffs to move around people around the world into different positions, shaking up the rulership of Canada to change the power dynamics. Perhaps there's been too much damage done with relationships between Canada and America in the past. So now there's consequences, being the strategic planning and the tariffs. Implementing new laws also has fallen down. An uprising. So making a stand with using new rules, new laws, new tariffs. And that was to influence who is in position and power. So it was all about shaking up the rulership around Canada to move pawns into position. Business tycoon on the bottom of the deck. So let's take a look at China. China's ongoing trade war with America. China has said that they're ready for any kind of war with America. What is the state between America and China? Okay, so the cards reveal a planned outcome for a disastrous relationship between China and America, relating to trade, banking and currency. So this is trade, and it has been a disastrous, or it is a disastrous relationship, but there is a planned outcome for this. This is the imprisonment or detaining card. There is at a moment there is unclarity around the future of the relationship between China and America. Again, it is all another power card on the table here. It does say royal family, but it is a holding power kind of card. And over here, I feel this this energy here. It says big city on the card, but this card here, I was very drawn to the sun. Now I know that China's not the land of the rising sun. I know that's Japan, but I was very drawn to the sun here, and looking at the growth here. It says big city, but I'm seeing economic growth between China and America. So both countries bidding for viable economic growth amongst a disastrous relationship. Perhaps they both want the same thing around finance or currency. Now this is bringing in energy around, okay, what I'm getting here, there's differences actually, around the currency market, around the finances and currency. This could be stock market, this could be Bitcoin, this could be, it could definitely be trade, but what I'm feeling with this one here is that there is differences in going forward, moving forward, clarity with the currency. And here they're both looking to be the big players. America, so China, America, both looking to be the big players in the currency market. So the dollar, the gold-backed dollar, or the currency market. Maybe there's a different kind of currency, but it's saying they're both looking to be, because this is how I didn't realize that this is how I was placing these cards, but this is showing me that they're both trying to be the big ruler around the financial markets, or the big financial ruler of the world. So here both at play here, both up against each other for financial dominance. Trade war, financial markets, China, America, going head to head. Now something around this is detained, locked up, inaccessible. So it's a little bit unclear as to what both parties' intentions are here, just with this card on the table. And what I mean by that, it's not unclear to me, it's unclear to each side what the other side wants. So they're trying to get clarity over what the plans are for each person. So America's trying to see what China's up to, and China's trying to see what America's up to here. There is a planned outcome here. Let me pull one more card. Let's take a look at the planned outcome. What is the planned outcome? Card that fell out first, which we'll leave that there. Both of them say toxins. That's very interesting. Unrelated to money, but very interesting that both of those cards are toxins. Something for the future to look out for. Let's talk about Australia and American relationships here. The tariff was just placed on aluminium and steel, 25% tariff, despite having a 75-year alliance with America and also a free trade agreement in the past. Now, I was looking at a photo, it was a clickbait image on Google of Trump face and then Albo's face, and it said that it's not on the table to have those tariffs scrapped. And our PM looked quite weak in the image that I was looking at. Now, he has not been to America to have a sit-down meeting about this, no phone call, and our opposition leader, Dutton, is saying that it does make him look weak. Albo, our current Prime Minister, look weak. So I was wondering when I saw that image, this is what made me think, is he using the tariffs to try and change the leadership? So if our leadership changes in this upcoming election in Australia, will that affect the results of the tariffs just placed on aluminium and steel? Away on the table we see a yes, Yes, it will affect. If our leadership changes, it will affect. Similar cards to Canada, shaking up politics. And worldwide, it is a worldwide game. Elon Musk makes an appearance. And we are talking about a breakthrough. A breakthrough occurs, yes, if our leadership changes in Australia at our upcoming elections. It will affect the tariffs that have just been placed. Now, Trump was not happy with how Australia let China surround us with warships. Let's see if the cards can reveal anything around that. America has vested interest in Australia when it comes to military bases, Five Eyes. So does not like the idea of China getting so close to Australia. Military action. They are concerned about their military here. It is big news. It's a big deal to Trump because they do have military investments here in Australia. We have a base in Northern Territory from America, and we also have the Five Eyes. We also have a new AUKUS deal as well, which is the submarines and military. So is America still going to be have that vested interest with Australia when it comes to military action, protection, and Five Eyes? That's China. That's the red flag. Big news on mainstream around military action, China. And we're talking Australian interests here when it comes to Australia. Mainstream big news, military action around the China, the red flag. Foreign occupation, future time. So coming up in the future, concerns around foreign occupation around our waters, Australian waters, becomes an issue with China and America because of the vested interest, military interest America has with Australia and alliances. Let me just see if there's anything else that the cards want to reveal here. So final words the cards want to reveal about this giant chessboard that America is using around the world. A lot of it does revolve around rulership handover. We're seeing a lot of similar cards here, shaking up current rulerships in different countries. So not only shaking up things in America, but shaking up things around other countries here with the shake-up card that's been revealed in both Canada and Australian readings today, spreads today, assisting in helping in rulership handover. We've seen that around Canada, perhaps a controlled puppet. It does say a good outcome on the tables here, but something around it is deep fake technology. Something around this rulership handover is related to deep fake technology. AI technology, technology of some type, or something around it being deep fake. Shake-ups around the entire world when it comes to this giant chessboard, and the deals and the tariffs, all about shaking up rulership and leadership around the different countries. Now, I haven't even got into America, UK and Europe yet. Today I'm just focusing on China, Australia and Canada. But all very similar cards have come out.